So the only shred of affection I've been shown in the no, this is just like Randy all over again. Why is it always like Randy? Oh, Randy. Wait, chapter 1 and 2, dateables met. Oh, there's only 4. Oh. Okay, well, I guess there's only 4. Let's either find Randy again, or maybe we'll run into some impromptu love. Someone unexpected, someone just right for us, I don't know. Well, let's go to Uptown Dialtown. Oh, we did go to the cinema. The bank, the local bank. We did not go to the bank. What would you like to do? Hello, does anybody work here? Hello, I'm looking for love. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the Dialtown City Bank. My name is Karen. I didn't get to read all of that. You're green. Well, that's rude. What the? That's really rude of you. Yeah, what of it? Well, I'm sure we could be green together if you catch my drift. I do not catch your drift, no. Oh, her little thing flapped open. Please kindly explain what literally any of that means. I will not. All right, fair game, you've got me. I just figured that what I said passed as some sort of euphemism. Because it kind of sounds like one, you know? Wondrous, yes. Now, were you hoping to make a transaction, ma'am, or? Nah, I'm hoping to do something else. Should we test the compatibility already? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just test it already. Are you taken tonight by any chance? Taken by what, exactly? I mean, taken by love. Am I... What is this? What are you asking? Please take me to the fun fair, my paper-churning mistress. Firstly, never call me that again, thanks. Secondly, what? I wanted to ask you out on a date. You're asking me out on a date? I don't understand. I'm asking you on a date. What do you not understand? Well, it is Valentine's Day, Karen. My sweet. Oh my god, I just realized I already forgot about Randy. No, I'm sorry, Randy. So, what? You're asking me out for Valentine's Day on some kind of date? She's a little slow, I think, but yes, that's exactly what I've been asking you like 5 times already. Oh, I mean... Oh, her flap flapped open. Yeah, I could let you take me out for Valentine's Day, sure. But why are you asking me of all people? You're the first person. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, you're the first person I've run into. Karen, my sweet ink-filled Karen. You remind me a lot of myself, but from the future, you know. I remind you of yourself. Right. Is that weird? I am flirting with the very printer I own. You're absolutely right. You have green skin, half a dozen nipples, and don't even get me started on whatever your head is crafted out of. It's a typewriter. I'm just like you, Karen. But, my dear, my dear, you do seem to be relatively comfortable around me. And that's not all that common. Pal, have you seen the kind of customers I get on a daily basis? No, I haven't. I haven't seen anyone. The last 3 dudes before you came in were a Shiba Inu, a hobo, and a woman who had a dude in a BDSM leather animal costume on a leash accompanying her. Guess which one pissed on the floor? Ah. You're weird, but you're not day-ruining weird. Nice. Okay, fine. It is normal then. Unzips pants and starts pissing. Wow. Most people see me as a monster. Well, okay, I love that top one. That's really funny. But I don't want to ruin our day because I tried to get into the fun fair and I already forgot about Randy and now I just have to commit. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to explain this to Randy. And I don't want to have to do that. So, you know what? Most people see me as a monster, or at least think I smell funny, Karen. But not you. Well, I'm behind glass, so I can't really smell you. Flap closed. You do look like you smell weird, though. Well, that's probably true. I do have a pungent musk following my presence at all times. I've worked very hard to develop that. See, the thing is, Dialtown's a weird place. Hell, the world's a weird place. The way I see it, since everyone's weird, maybe no one is. Very profound, Karen, very profound. Plenty of harmless goofballs and weirdos who simply wind up in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know? Oh, I know. So, no, I don't see you as a monster. Flap closed. Just a cryptid who's actually kind of talking me into this somehow. I do have a way with words. I do. Come on, surely you must want to get away from work. This might be a cure for your boredom. A second reason. Oh, please, like you could do better than me. Beat your chest in an ape-like dominant fashion. I don't think she'll like that one. She seems refined. You know, this isn't Randy. This isn't Randy we're talking about here. This is Karen. She works as a bank teller. She has a job as a bank teller. Okay, she doesn't live in a dumpster, probably. Presumably. Hopefully she at least lives in like one of those like Tupperwares, you know what I mean? But like a big one for like a printer. Come on, surely you must want to get away from work. Flap open. Why would I want to leave the one thing that allows for me to put food on the table? Well, because it kind of sucks here. You just like sit in the same spot talking about forms and paper all day, every day. Like that kind of, isn't that, you know? Don't you want excitement, Karen? Well, Flap kind of open. Look, this is a niche that needs to be filled. My enjoyment is completely irrelevant. That doesn't mean you shouldn't get to treat yourself, though, my dear, sweet Karen. I don't know. It is Valentine's Day, Karen, come on. Live a little. Okay, fine. You're right. We can hang out later, I guess. Oh yes, gnarly, hooray, perfect, the fun fair is mine. How does the fun fair suit you, my dear? For no particular reason at all. I'd pretty much rather be anywhere else if I'm being honest. I can't even think, I'm tripping over my words how much I hate the fun fair. Flap closed, it's kind of really moist and loud. Well, like my ex's apartment. Oh, well, it's fun though, not like your ex's apartment. Flap open. Quiet, dry, and sanitary places can be fun too, you know. Well, of course a printer would say something like that, not to be rude. I've never seen a fun dentist's office, Karen. Okay, unfair it is then, I guess. All right then, my plans are coming to fruition. Away we go! Cryptid be gone. Away we don't go, my shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. Well, my shift ends at 6 p.m. and it'll likely take me a good 30 minutes to reach the fun fair. Practical, I see. Give or take, not counting traffic and potentially getting hit by a bus or, like, kidnapped. We'll say 6:30 p.m. for the sake of simplicity. Great snakes, that's hours away! What misfortune, Karen! So does that mean I have to stand here for, like, hundreds of minutes? God, I hope not. Well, no, because if my boss saw me letting you loiter here for that length of time, I'd get sacked. But then you'd have more time for the fun fair. Okay. So you can wait for me wherever you want. Just not here. That is quite the question. Where should you wait? Keeping in mind, Karen won't be off work for a good few hours. That's a tricky one. Randy, maybe we can go see Randy. Oh wait, we haven't met Randy in this timeline. He doesn't even know us. Randy. Oh, sweet baby boy, Randy. Well, let's go talk to Ticket Jerry and rub it in his face. To that startled wretch of a man that you insist on torturing with your intimidating presence, I guess. You've got it now, narrator. You've got it now. Ticket Jerry, guess what? No, Where's my damned can of repellent? I need... Please, I implore you, vile Damon. I am tired and near death. Surely there's another tired tertiary sector worker somewhere in this hornet's nest of a town that you could bother even half as relentlessly as you have me. Please. I get it. Jerry, what we have. Well, Let me in or else you will learn the true meaning of Christmas. Ticket Jerry, it's time for threats. What, or the ghost of the last guy to work in this booth will approach me wearing chains and moaning my name? Yes, or I will. Or more likely, shrapnel from the roller coaster that crashed through the ticket booth's glass, killing him instantly instead of the chains. Ah, yes. And he'll only be the first spectral visitor, Jerry. And the first of many. Are you seriously, festively threatening me right now? Yes, I am. As if I could threaten you in your bitch-ass glass force field, Jerry. It's not fair, Jerry. If I could reach my little hand in that little hole up there, I would. Ma'am, to be fair, I work here. I am a customer. What part of this so far fruitless exchange is unfair to you? Step out from behind the force field, Jerry. You have nothing to fear if you have nothing to hide. The glass is transparent. I don't have anything to hide. Except maybe like my residential address and the postal addresses of my loved ones. You don't want to get doxxed by me, Jerry. Lord, the thought of waking up to you standing over my deflated, limp, half-asleep body. Does it turn you on, Jerry? I wouldn't have the reaction time necessary to defend myself. Let me in! To your heart, Jerry. Look, ma'am, this is simple. Find someone to take you here, and voila! You can exploit a festive loophole to gain entry. This is out of my hands. My boss has me legally registered as a houseplant and has watering me down on his tax forms as a work expense. I couldn't be on a lower rung here. Well, what if I told you that I could bring you down to a lower rung myself? And also, by the way, I do have someone to take me. Well then, I'd mostly just respond with vocal disbelief since you waited this late into the conversation to tell me that. I work in mysterious ways, Jerry. But I am pretty troglodytous, yes. Put that in your boggle game. Okay, so where's your date then? Well, she'll be here at 6:30 promptly. She's not here yet, Jerry. Give it time. It's not too late to cancel should you wish to take me, Jerry. Nope, not happening. So your date better be here sharpish. Well, she said she'd arrive around 6:30 p.m., give or take. It's barely past noon. What are you doing here? I came to see you. Go, shoo. No can do, hombre. You'll just like... move the entire ticket booth when I'm gone or something just as absurd. I know it. I don't trust you anymore, Jerry. I could move the ticket booth in its entirety, ma'am. Then, what'd stop you from simply running through the gaping ticket booth-sized hole that'd be left in our perimeter's defenses? Fairgrounds snipers! Of course. Huh. Do you mind if I take that idea down for the next time I see my boss? No reason. I do mind. I hate being shot at, actually. It's one of my pet peeves. Look. Just go home. Get some rest, maybe freshen up for your date. Is that an insult? I've worked very hard on this musk. Or rather, in what I'd imagine to be a typical case for you, come back even stickier than you are now. That's a good idea. Actually, that's a good idea, Jerry. The fun fair will still be here when you get back. I will still be here when you get back. And heck, maybe your date will be too. Come on, ma'am. It's Valentine's Day for me too. Surely I deserve a break as well. Anything for you, Jerry. Anything for you, Jerry. All right. I'll see you at 6:30 p.m. Oh, thank phone God. And now we're back. Home sweet home. Cease this flattery. You hate my home as much as I do, damn it. We live in a tent. I can hear the venom in your voice. You despise it. Well, I would despise this tent less if you just scrubbed the floors and bleached the fuckhole for once. I am pregnant. I implore you do not ask such things of me. If such things include any suggestions of mine that entail you picking up the occasional old holy sock from the tent floor and dropping them into the nearby pond till they're relatively cleaner, or at least smell less like your tent. Yes. Right. Well, at least you get to be alone with your own thoughts, right? Yes, well, I'm still thinking about Randy. Ashoverlava. You okay, bud? No, I'm still thinking about Randy. Could you really? Do clams feel rage? Is Sticky Cherry my mom? Nice. Thoughts. This has been a truly ghastly experience. Thanks a lot, narrator. My mind is buzzing with the most wretched of insights. Just like real life. You really do need constant stimulation at all times, don't you? Of course. Of course. What can I say? You know me, how me loves stimulation. What do you hope to accomplish flirting with a disembodied voice? There are people who call phone sex hotlines in fairness. Randy! Stop reminding me of Randy! Those individuals hardly count as human. Randy! We need to go to him. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry, Karen, but we need to go to Randy. Narrator, finish this up. Just so you know, I'm not dirty talking you. Well, the last thing I need is for your arousal glands to inflate and force your eggs out of your rear end, ending the plot prematurely. But premature endings are my specialty. You know about my arousal glands. Yeah, I was kidding. Please don't tell me you actually have those. Well, I have a lot of things you don't. Look, a distraction. I have a lot of things you don't know about, narrator. Just like, what the fuck is that? What is that? A refrigerator? Ma'am, is your refrigerator running? Though, that is a cockroach. Or a fridge roach. A cock fridge? Yes, it is central to the plot. I'm heavily pregnant. You know, cockroaches and distractions aren't mutually exclusive. Look at that. Look at that little guy. That is pretty distracting, wouldn't you say? Damned roaches. Rats with antennae, I say. It's a good thing they don't need to get much bigger than this, right? Well, not usually, no. But they can. I've seen it. God, I'm so hungry. I am gonna eat that. No, not even you would. I would. Delicious. Despicable. I have no regrets. You should have numerous regrets. Well, I don't. Your whole life has been a shell of an existence, a tower of mistakes built upon foundation of war crimes. Lay off me, man. I live in a tent after all. An empire of dirt. Dirt's fine, man. Grass grows from it and shit. Worms are neat too. You just ate a cockroach. You don't even season it. Do you think I have salt? I live in a tent. Salt is expensive. What am I, a Roman legionnaire? Seconds after receiving that how do you not know what gravel's primary function is? Yet you have enough trivial knowledge to know how Roman empires paid their soldiers. How long have you been around? Oh God, how long have I been around? Cease. Stop thinking this. Stop what you're thinking. It's time. It's time for cough syrup. That you know what? That always gets me to stop thinking. It's funbo time. Stop saying that. Me nectar. Stop calling it that. Time to get splooged. Well, total schmeckin' weppard. That's right. Stop talking. I beseech you. I will not be beseeched. Also, shouldn't you stay sober for your date? After all, you hardly want to chug too much of that lest you arrive late, sticky and syrupy, and smell like a toddler's fever dream. But it'll help with my nerves, narrator. What nerves? You're as calm as can be. In fact, if you get any calmer, your sphincter muscles might unclench right here, right now, releasing your eggs prematurely. Premature endings are my specialty. Don't do it, Ashoverlava. Sobriety is for Jerry's. Come on, don't do that. Don't make Jerry a category. He is a category. Don't make Jerry a thing. And why the fuck shouldn't I? That fucker won't ever let me into the fun fair, damn it. What has Jerry ever contributed to the world? Aside from, like, performing a function in society. Well, yeah, aside from that, he has a wife. He has a wife? Oh, I forgot he has a wife. Wait, did he ever say he has a wife? Did he say that before? He has several and very ill Alsatians to care for. What the fuck is an Alsatian?
What the dog doing?
I went to public school. He probably has a house somewhere. He seems like to type, to keep, I think you mean the type, to keep his lawn in decent shape. And what else? Fuck it. What do you bring to society? I bring enrichment. I bring a break from the societal norm. I subvert the dominant paradigms. That's what I do. And I also eat ticks and junk. I said society, not ecosystem. What is society but an ecosystem? Well, if you love Jerry so much, why don't you follow him around instead? I would, except Jerry is too well adjusted to hear fucking voices. This is too much word violence. I need me nectar. Down the hatch. And I didn't spill on myself that time. Many hours later. Caramel Geronimo! Hi! It's me! I'm here for our date! Hi! Ashoverlava, you are a disgrace! I am! What the hell, Ashoverlava? I've been here for an hour! I'm not so good with time. Time is a funny thing. Garen, I told you exactly when I'd be here. Oh, I don't have a watch. Give or take traffic times. I was accounting for if you got kidnapped, like you said. Traffic isn't even that bad tonight. What on earth took you so long? I had... sorry. So pardon, milady. But I had to walk here. Engagement. I very lucrative importance. Yes. And you are... Okay, see, you should have honestly just taken my advice and left as soon as I advised you to, Karen. But Karen, isn't this a break from the boring bank teller job that you work at? Right? She's clearly out of her mind on phone God knows what. Me nectar, that's what. You smell like a synthetic raspberry and toddler nightmares. Isn't it a dream, Karen, to be here at the fun fair with me? Why do you look so sticky? Because that's... Where do you think my natural musk comes from? Sorry, I'm, sometimes late. It's sometimes really, sometimes. Yep, those were all words, all right. I wonder what she thinks she's saying. Shut up, Ticket Cherry. Bitch. You sure you still want to do this, Karen? I mean... She does look pretty sticky. As part of my natural charm. Sticky. I don't know. I can't tell if I'm more upset that she addled on a mystery nectar or that she forced me to wait at the gate for hours while she indulged in her habits. I'm a changed woman, Karen. We could indulge in each other. A new specimen, I am. You aren't wearing pants. I never wear any pants. I don't wear any clothes. I've cut down my life to the bare essentials. Yes. Karen, just run. I'll distract her with fast hand motions and funny vocal noises while you skedaddle. Hey. You don't need to know my secrets. You don't need to know that that's how that works. You don't know. Don't do that. Just forget you heard that. Don't think about Ticket Jerry's plan. No, don't worry about it. No, this is awful, but this is honestly the last outcome I predicted would happen. Flap up. As angry as I am, I kind of want to see what'll happen next. Yeah, you do. Karen, you're not. Karen, she is. Surely $2 is worth the price of admission. Oh, surely it is. To the fun fair and for a front row seat for whatever kind of caper this could possibly be. Oh, it absolutely will be a caper. A caper and a half. Flap open. Ashoverlava, do you have money? I do not. Paper green Mario? Yes? No, I have none. Haven't a shilling? Means not got. Yes. I live in a tent, and I'm feral. Feral, me is. See, I've heard a lot of n's in there, which would likely indicate a no answer. Karen, she's just using you for a free ticket. You know, on account of the whole 2-for-1 ticket dealio we've got going on tonight. Really? So, the only shred of affection I've been shown in the no, this is just like Randy all over again. Why is it always like Randy? All I do is hurt the people I love. That's all I do. First Randy, now Karen. God damn it. God damn it. I'm afraid so. Just wants you to pay her in like a printer clutching parasites so she can lay her eggs in a damp ditch deep within the fun fair's untamed grounds. Oh, I get it. I thought you were actually serious for a moment there. Thank God. Okay, Karen, that's right. Karen likes things really plain and literal. That's perfect. Perfect for our plot, yes. No, Karen, I really mean it. She really is going to. I may have a bit of a reputation for not detecting sarcasm, but come on, Jerry. Even I know that that's sarcastic and a joke, and there's no way someone before me in real life, a real human, would lay eggs. Karen, I really mean it. She's akin to fucking Sasquatch. Hey, don't be rude. An oily, moist-laying Sasquatch. Hey! I'll take that as a compliment coming from you, Jerry. Don't believe this slander, Karen. Yes, 2 tickets for me and my date, please, Jerry. My natural charisma always wins in the end. The good noise, yes. Look, it's a wild story, I know, but... hell, why do I even care? This is out of my hands now. Take it, Jerry, you don't get paid enough. In you two go, I guess. Enjoy the... yeah. Thank you, one and all. Jeremimo and Caramel, we go in, yes? Slight frothing at the mouth is fine. Okay, egg-laying talk aside, you are definitely under the influence of something. Caramel, under this beautiful purple light, your hue, oh, it's heavenly. It's so heavenly. All right, here we are. I hope for your sake that you're at least partly sobering up. I'm partly in love. Otherwise, this won't be much of a talkative night. Egg. Sobriety. Is that a yes or a mere acknowledgement of the concept of sobriety? I'm getting there, Carbo. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. That was almost my name, so that's reassuring. Maybe we could go on a ride or two. Shake the last bit of nectar from the old gut, and then some. Well, all right, what do you have in mind? How about that crab claw looking thing that screams deafening metal in Mexican? Yes. That one. It's too loud. I don't do loud. And why did you ask me to the fun fair of all places? The fun fair was your... never mind. Surely you can think of something at least somewhat quieter than El Crabo. What about the coaster over there? You know, the funeral planner, I think it's called. Not a chance. Why not? You know why it's called the funeral planner, don't you? No. Not as such, no. I live in a tent in the woods. Okay, yeah, I think I'm understanding. That filled in some gaps, yeah. All right, so do you want to do something that isn't flashy, loud, or dangerous? What could that be? Are we going back to Madame Mediocre? It all comes back around to Randy. God damn it. That really whittles down our selection, doesn't it? Randy. How about the carousel? What did you say? Carousel? What? I don't speak Italian, Karen. Typewriter, one language, one keyboard. It's... in terms you'd understand, horse wheel. The horsey wheel? Yes, I love that ride. Why didn't you just say that? God. Printers, am I right? Man, I haven't seen one of these babies in a long time. You like horses then, Karen? You know? You do like horses, don't you, Karen? You have a horse tattoo right on your forehead. You're one of them horse printers, aren't you? I kinda do, yeah. Why, do you? Well, they're all right, I guess. I'm kind of afraid of megafauna, actually. Right. They kind of just stand around making dumb noises with their mouth all day. Well, that galloping around and eating hay, oats, and other assorted grains. What more can you ask from a creature such as horse? Right. Don't take this the wrong way, but you're awful at dating. Thanks. I like to think so too. Now, on to the horse ego round we get. Whoa, say, what's this? What do you mean? Why are their heads like that? Why are they like that? Oh, well, it must be an antique. I don't understand. Why doesn't this horsey have an engine for a head? How else can I properly gauge the beast's horsepower? Like I said, it's clearly an antique. This carousel must have been produced before the worldwide dial-up. It wasn't just us who had that done to us, you know. Animals, too. Really? Yep, originally mechanical and organic entities were distinct. So the whole world was altered. But surely not everyone must have been manually changed. Surely someone must have been missed, right? Don't tell me this is another one of your clown theories again. Okay, never mind, never mind. Let's just get on the horsey wheel. Surely someone must have been missed, right? Surely. This is so romantic. This is nice. You know, I really didn't think anything particularly fruitful would come from tonight, but I think I feel flap up. Love. My God. Oh my God. We're gonna kiss. Are we kissing? Nectar, are we kissing? Did we just kiss? Oh my God. Oh God. The horsey romance shooketh mine gut. Pardon? It's egg time, Karen. I'm sorry. Sorry, Karen. It's been real, but I gotta go. Mama's gotta go lay some eggs, you know what I mean. But I must now flee to a nearby ditch. Ashoverlava, wait! I'm sorry, Karen, but I must go. Randy. I miss Randy got me a hot dog when I was here last. Randy was a good egg-laying partner. He went and got me a hot dog. This hole will do. I'm here by myself. Do you really think abandoning Karen like that was fair? On the horsey go-round, no less, is nothing sacred anymore. Pregnancy waits for no one, narrator. You'd know that if you had a body. Not for Karen, and not for me. Not even the horse wheel, not even for Randy. All right, fine. Speaking of pregnancy, waiting for no one. Egg-laying noise. They're my babies. My babies. Well, there you are. Your younglings. Your repugnant, scaly younglings lying in a damp ditch on the cold, hard ground. You feel pride, Ashoverlava. Motherly pride. Yes, I would die for these little bastards. Well, hopefully I will die for them, and that is final. All right. Yeah, they're a little exposed, don't you think? Oh God, oh fuck, the predators, you're right, narrator. Just bury them up. We must bury them up right now. There. Now I can... Karen! Ashoverlava, there you are. Hey, Karen. If that is your real name. Sorry about ditching you and all that. I had to give birth, Karen, I'm sorry. Seriously, you expect me to... The nest, Karen, is right behind you. Dig for the eggs. They lie beneath the topsoil. Let me get this straight. You want me to dig into the cold, hard earth with my bare hands to check whether or not you've laid eggs whilst on our date? Yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah. I can't believe you'd run off on me like this during an intimate moment, no less. What else should I have expected? No, this is just like what happened with Randy. Karen, I need a favor. You could not be asking at a worst possible time. Flap up. Well, you piqued my curiosity, so reveal what you want, knowing that I will almost certainly say no. Can you buy me a fairground wiener? Randy! I didn't even have to ask Randy. I just demanded it of him. He just got it for me, and he had like no money. It was a quality wiener. We have to go back for Randy. We have to. But I also can't walk home. I just laid eggs. My legs are like jello, but maybe this will make me feel something since we abandoned Randy. No. Karen, please. I'm famished, Karen. Famished in the heart. Right. Yeah, well, I'm off. This was dreadful, thank you. Don't mention it, Karen. See you again soon. No. Yes. Well, that was a productive day. Morning, phone over lava, up and at 'em. Fuck, bro, it's loud. Oh my god. No, I'm not a morning person. Why am I still alive? I've reproduced already. Surely that's plenty. I thought I just shrivel up and die by now. Purpose fulfilled. End of story. Oh, come on. What are you, a spider or an octopus? You don't have the legs. Bipedal pouting. Oh no, you're not off the hook that easy. After all, what of your eggs when they hatch? Who will feed them? What about predators? Oh, I don't know what I clicked. What about the clowns? They kept you on the straight and narrow, didn't they? Clowns are not real. You cannot fool me. The zookeepers told me so. But you saw. Shh. Ahem. So, you're awake now. Unfortunately, yes. So, what now? You see, I'm not good at coming up with the ideas and all that. The ones that involve pregnancy, you know. Groaning, foraging, and scourging, all of that. I'm not good at any of that, actually. When you can't just die after laying your eggs, it's nothing easy. Exactly, you get it. You get it. With my young having evacuated my swollen lime gut. I guess that leaves scurrying and foraging on the table. Look, I've said this to you before, and I'll say it again. Scurrying and foraging are fine as occasional hobbies, but come on. They don't quite fill the gaps that normally be consumed by shit like child rearing or having a job. You expect me to work? You expect me to work? Well, it's not so bad. Maybe you could try putting a tie on. Formal stripe noose. Pass. Not all ties are striped, you know. There's always, like, novelty ties that look like pianos or fish. Granted, your boss might not allow those at work. This is already an endeavor filled with compromise and disappointment. Oh, it's not so bad. Maybe you could do something menial and repetitive. Maybe work at a nearby firm, file some taxes for the citizens of Dialtown. There is not one part of that I don't despise. Pass. The hardest of passes. Look, even deer and wildebeests and shit tend to have shit to get up and do. I'm sure you have something to do other than aimless scurrying or scratching the ground like a peckish boar. Wait. Karen! That's right. I wonder what she's up to now. She's probably at work. She does live in a society, as the rest of humanity does. The rest of you think I'm human? People may live in society, but not all creatures that dwell within the confines of society are necessarily people. You don't understand. Park swans, leashed dogs, the occasional lost boy that wanders into a nearby convenience store to run amok and knock over displays. Shit, yeah. Boar in a store. You're right. Fuck. You're right. How could I have been so foolish? Point is, unlike some people, Karen isn't totally feral and likely needs to work so she can pay rent because she lives in a building with walls and a roof. That sounds claustrophobic if you ask me. Your tent has walls too, though, doesn't it? And a roof. Baby wants out! Free me! Find Karen. You certain that you want to find Karen? I can't imagine she'll be too pleased after the last time you saw her. It'll be fine. Be fine. She works in the public sector. I'm sure she receives wanton cruelty daily. That's neither nice nor fair, but it is what's expected. Away we go. Maybe we'll run into Randy along the way. Dialtown. Chapter 2. So Dunn? Oh, so Dunn. Yes. Yes. All right, so... Karen! Phone over lava. Why are you here? Hey, babe. I'm, as they say in Nebraska, back. Well, as they say at work. Look, I'm at work. So, unless you have any important business with Dialtown Citibank today, ma'am. I don't understand, Karen. We went on an intoxicating date last night. I thought what we had was special. So what? You think you're too good for little feral me now? Is that what it is? I thought what we had was special. Special? You ditched me during the date. And according to you, it was to lay eggs in a nearby ditch. Route diverging choice. Route diverging choice. Have needs, Karen. I'm dreadfully sorry, Karen. Don't you find that even slightly hot, though, Karen? What the fuck is wrong with you? You nectar-guzzling, egg-laying sociopath. Well, you kind of just summarized that right after asking me. Bit of a null question, honestly. Boring, just like your job, Karen. Just leave, will you? I don't want to know you. Not now, not ever. Wait, what was? I've lost interest in you because you're rude, violent Neanderthal, so get lost. No. This. I'm already locked onto your routes, Karen. I can't. I'm already in chapter 2, Karen. I can't. Karen, what will become of me? I can't just... You think that I have other people to pursue in chapter 2? No, I only have you. You can't throw me off the ride, not now. The fabric of reality. I can't take this anticlimactic japery. I don't know what that is. Karen, you please, Karen. What have you done? Man, oh. The game just closed. The game just closed. The game literally just closed. It's rough enough being an employed printer in this town. I can't blame her. I gotta open it back up again. I can't believe she did that. Oh my god, hello? Where am I? Did I die? Narrator, is this hell? It's too white. Hell's almost definitely fiery and red. Heaven? You've got to be kidding me. What? I would never let the likes of you into heaven. Shit, you're right. Stop being right. Also, it's too featureless. Heaven's probably saturated with vending machines that take, like, smiles instead of cash. What? Look, I don't know, but this place is hardly the personification of pure bliss, now is it? Perhaps not. It is a tad drab, and also it's burning my eyes out of my sockets. So, where do you think this is? Limbo, perhaps? No. Isn't Limbo gray? I don't know. Have you ever been to Limbo? In a way, my whole life has been an endless limbo. Cheer up, bud. At least it's possibly over now. Huh. I just had an idea. Uh-huh. Maybe we're inside your head. Inside my head. No, that can't be it. Well, why not? Well, then I'd spot you somewhere around here, surely. You're assuming that I even have a physical form. Right. I guess that kind of debunks that. You're right. But there's nothing in here. My point exactly. You fucker! Oh my god, my face. Ow. Go on, take another swing. I dare you. Did you just punch me? I thought you didn't have a body. Why does that hurt me and not you? Well, you see, pain is transmitted via our friend the neuron, which is comprised of axons, dendrites, and... Stop it! You're making the pain mental as well as physical! That's the entire point, yes. In a moment. If my head hurts, then we can't be in my head. Me in here. Head on me. Mic in front of me that I just hit. Me head hurt. Hurt head on hurt me inside here. Me not in me head. We're not in my head. We're somewhere else. Yeah. Want to walk for a bit? See if we encounter something? Okay. We can try that. Now it's dark. Now it's just pitch black. Hey, look. Random bullshit. Wow. Epic. Truly swag. Hello? What the fuck was that? Hello? Oh, hey, an encounter. Hey, sis. You keeping well? Who are you? I'm a raccoon. Oh, to your kind, I'm known as Stromboli. Stromboli, in the other timeline, you were dead. Yeah, I'm the soul of a dead raccoon over in Dialtown. That just answered all of the questions I had. Wait, so it's all one timeline. It's all one timeline in one reality. Stromboli, in the other timeline that may or may not exist, we actually renamed you Rakan Man, and I hope you're not mad about that. Last I checked, you can find my corpse in the phone box off Main Street. Hey, wait, why is your head like that? What's with the flesh, man? Why do you look so cute? Well, I'm just an itty-bitty soul, so I didn't retain my object head. So wait, we only physically got our object heads. Our souls miss out on like all of this? Maybe, yes? Look, I don't know, pal. I'm just a little creature. You are. That nutjob, President Crown, kinda only half-assedly gave Soul's object head. Whoa, hold on, holy lore. That nutjob, President Crown, kinda only half-assedly gave Soul's object heads, right? All right? What? Spent almost no time making sure it worked. Very hit or miss. Said the concept of a game's villain manipulating human souls had been overdone, and frankly, he was right. Game. Stromboli, don't worry about it. So, are you dead? Am I dead? Yes, I am, and I don't know. This isn't actually the afterlife, you know. I'm just here because God needed someone to guard his leftovers. I've been here for like half an eternity. He did say that raccoons were his chosen people. Has anyone showed up yet? Nope, just you. Also, feel free to take as much of these damned leftovers as you want. I'm really spiteful and generally disloyal. Okay. Thank you, Stromboli. Also, how are you finding the job of guarding these leftovers then? Is it fulfilling? With nobody else coming here, it can't be so difficult. It can't have been so difficult so far, right? So, Stromboli? Soboli? So far, I've eaten half the leftovers. You're not doing a very good job, Stromboli. Yeah. Also, gonna level with you. I fibbed about the head. What? Why? What? I'm a raccoon. We're an honorless bunch. Disgraceful. I actually did have a trash can head, but God took it from me to store more of his leftovers in it. That is disgraceful. Bastard. Eventually, I hope to eat all of his leftovers, prompting him to smite me with good old-fashioned lightning pummeling or perhaps an earthquake. Bukake? Then I get to finally die again. Look, this is all very epic and random and all, but like, listen, I gotta get back to dating, you know? I gotta get back to rizzing up Dialtown, you know what I'm saying, Stromboli? I really don't want to talk to you for very much longer, Stromboli. That's fair. Hey, wanna see God's drafts for Dialtown sequels? No, they're probably shit. Tell me how to get home. All right. Ring God's doorbell. I'll take you home, that is, if he decides to show up. But, can you wait for a bit till you ring it? I want to ring it after I finish all of his leftovers, half an eternity from now, but I can't reach it myself. I'm a raccoon, you see. No, I'm gonna ring it right now, Stromboli. We have a stream. I gotta go. Bye, Stromboli. Everyone say bye to Stromboli. Bye, Stromboli, aka Rakan Man. Goodbye. Bitch. What? You absolute fucking ass clown! Oh fuck, we've incurred the wrath of Stromboli, Rakan Man! You actual shithead! Whoa. I hope your heart shrivels up like a rotting apple when you need it most, you fucking onion! Stromboli, please! What the fuck? Oh. I hope this works. Stromboli had his own button. God! Hey, bud, what's the haps? Wait, hang on just a minute. Do I know you? Yeah, I'm Ashoverlava, but yeah, Phone Gingy, yeah, you're God. How's it going? Legally, sure I am. Kick me, I'm God. I still have no clue who you are though. Haven't we met, God? If we have, has it happened yet? It did. This is outside of time, and not all time is happening all of the time. You feel me, sis? No. Yes? Maybe? Cool. Still, no clue who you are. We haven't met. Get off my property. How have we not met? Aren't you meant to be everywhere at once? Nah, common misconception. I just move really fast. This is cringe. Take me home. Oh, you're from reality? I'm from Dialtown, you bastard. All right, cool. That's the location, yeah. Well, which timeline? Yeah, which timeline? There's plenty more reality than just the bit you're used to, you know? Let me see. You've got a typewriter head, which is a start. Yeah, because I chose that typewriter head during the character creation. Wait, you created yourself? Huh. Well, most people I've met had to be created by me or like their parents. Fuck, I don't even remember if I created myself. Shit, pal, you want my job? God, I just want to go home. Please. Radio. So, you have a typewriter for a head. You must be from one of those wacky Calum Crown timelines. Calum Crown. Unless you're from the one unfortunate timeline where Randy caused the dial-up. Randy caused the dial-up? Of course he did. In which case, I sincerely apologize for letting that happen. Even a god can weep. Calum Crowney was a weirdo who caused the dial-up. That sounds right. Though the name Randy does seem familiar. Brownsy timeline. Half forgettable Randy. I know where you must be from. Yes, I've got it. I've got a whole timeline full of green-skinned, scaly dudes you'll fit right in. No, I'm one of a kind, baby. Not my original timeline. I don't want to go back there. What a pity. Well, that dimension still has dinosaurs, you know. The green fellas are the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs! I can ride a dinosaur? God, say it ain't so. Yeah, they've got dino petting zoos. They've got everything. They've got it all. Take me there right now. Hey, just a heads up. If it's not your timeline, well, you might find it difficult to, acclimate yourself to, take me to Dinotown. Take me to Dinotown. Forget about Dialtown. I hate that place anyway. All right. Well, oh well, I'm God and I don't really care, so here we go. I'll drop you off with the aforementioned Randy. He'll be desperate enough to take you on a Valentine's Day date there. Randy, it all comes back around. Ciao. Randy, do we really get to be with Randy again? What the fuck? Why are you blue? Randy, is that you? What have you done to my Randy? What have you done? This is Oliver, whatever the fuck his name is. This isn't Randy. But it's his font. But that's Randy's font. Hey, my groovy dude. Yeah, hashtag not my Randy. Who is this bastard impersonator? Hey, my groovy dude. Welcome to Dialtown's hopefully only cinema. Can I serve you a tall glass of popcorn? A box of soda, perhaps? Heck, I mixed up the greeting again. Please don't ask me for nachos. There's a swan nesting in the nacho pit. I want to go back to the void. That's not my Randy. The ending where reality itself breaks down because you can't talk to women. Very fitting. Very fitting. What can I say? I have a way with words, a natural charisma. To unlock the final chapter, you must help a man emerge from a dumpster for the final time, save a dying theater from ruin, encourage an artist to follow her dreams, and teach an ape man to accept himself. I see, so we need to do all of these things to get to the final chapter. Got it. We need to give Randy the ending he deserves. We need to help him emerge from the dumpster for the final time, which technically we did. We did technically help him emerge from the, not like in a really meaningful way, and like you went to prison or died kind of a way, but Coyote in a birthday hat. I love that this just keeps changing. I really wanted to go to the casino. We're going to the casino. We're not standing Randy up again, but maybe, but kind of, but not really. Okay, I've got it. Hear me out. So you know how like gambling is always a wise idea, right? My idea is basically that I should gamble. I don't know if that's a good... What? Why on God's green earth would it not be? Well, firstly, the idea of gambling is that you put money in Lady Luck's a gambling pot and either win double what you put in or get nothing. That sounds fun. I like risks, and I already have nothing. Considering you often eat roadkill fresh off the ground. Yeah, trust me, I know. What does that have to do with risk? Tapeworm. Sorry, go on. To take a financial risk, you need to have starting capital. You know, unless you're like a bank. A bank! I think I know someone who works at a bank. Or a sketchy construction real estate company. And may I remind you that you're penniless. Shit, this sucks. This sucks. This is America. It's my God-given right to gamble, damn it! God-given. I'm at least 60% sure that the holy ring bowl has verses against such. Shut up, narrator. Rats, do all fun things require money? Not all fun things. I'm afraid so. Yes, literally, without exception. No, there are some things. There are some things that don't require money. What about devouring gravel? That's free. Only because you refuse to pay for the gravel. You know the most construction sites in the city have a photo of your mug plastered on every notice board on site, along with a shoot on site notice, right? Fuck, what are my options? Well, right now, you're dirt poor, which is already the typical endpoint of gambling. So really, you've just cut out the middleman, who in this case is a blackjack dealer in a bow tie who smells like whiskey and vomit. What do most people do at this point? They go through a lengthy divorce. Drink heavily, typically. Right. To the bar I go. To the bar I go, where I still don't have money. Hello? Who is this? We don't serve hobos. That means you, God. Pierre. Welcome to the Lock and Whiskey, ma'am. My name is Pierre, and I look like I'm holding this sign that is clearly taped to the background, but it's also in focus for some reason. Oh, my hand's not even in frame. Yes, my name is Pierre, and I'll be your barman tonight. Your name is the same as... Oh, I know what this is. Your name is the same as the wooden dock canoes park at. That's so funny. Yes, it is. So, what's your poison? Mr. Barman, send me a drink. Well, maybe, wait, should I ask more? What time is it? 1:15? We don't have time. Mr. Barman, send me a drink. I have to leave. I have to leave for my work at 2 o'clock in the real world. Pardon? Mr. Sands Bar, drink me some sand. The best sand that you've ever, whatever. Sand. I don't know the lyrics. Okay, I think you've already had enough to drink. Funny, since I haven't even served you yet. Have you ever heard of bar hopping? Sorry, pal. It says here only 19 per customer. Them's the breaks. Understandable. I do have other questions, though. Yeah, huh? I don't have time for your question. I don't have time. I'll have to come back later, Pierre. All right. Take care. Now, you hear? Oh, that was a cadence. Randy, why is that? Why do you only have one button unbuttoned? It bothered me when I was editing the first video. But, I mean, I guess we can ride eggs now. Randy, there's no time. We have a half an hour before I must leave in the real world. We must go. Wow! Radical! I wish Randy could be my dad. Could this be love? Could this feeling be love? No, wait. It's just your eggs squirming inside you. Unless... Oh Lord, I think I'm gonna hurl. Fear not, dear Randy. For in this timeline, I don't have to leave for work at 2 p.m. and I am ready to lay my eggs. Save, damn it. Yes. Randy. I think I know where Randy is. Let's go to one of the local apartment complexes then. Well, maybe he's at the bar. He could be at the bar. No, but he's not really a drunk. Let's go to the apartment complexes. Randy. Oh, it's nice in here. Damn. Oh. We're gonna get murdered here. We're gonna get murdered here? Maybe. Approach door 201. Randy. There is no escape from my love. This particular portion of the hallway is really neat. I despise this wretched location. Wretched. Seriously, I stand by my convictions. It's too neat. It's too cleanly. Cleanly, yes. Come on, that's a little over the top. Go on. Single one wretched aspect of this location. That weird photo. The clown painting. Yes! The clown painting. Lord, I almost missed that. How very... Gauche. Hard to think they've gone extinct, isn't it? I mean, most scholars reckon that 7-foot-tall ape men are no longer walking around all willy-nilly, but you seem dead set on Bigfoot being a neighbor of yours. I saw him, damn it! He's real! The fleshy people with clown noses are completely mythical to you, while Bigfoot didn't historically fight the phonification process. Ah, the great clown protest. Thousands of clowns marching on Washington, D.C., trying to protect democracy, resist getting their heads replaced with technology. Democracy? Bullshit. They just didn't want scientists poking around in them, finding out just how and why clowns lay eggs. Yeah, and then the politicians called in the riot squad with their newfangled gun heads. They tried to reason with the clowns, but the words came out as machine gun fire. Or so the government wants us to think. Shut up. And with each bullet that penetrated the clown's flesh, a loud honk sounded from the bullet wound. On the inside, society cried, for democracy truly died that day. But on the outside, we busted a gut laughing from the fucking honks. Democracy itself was massacred before our very eyes, and never before had a massacre sounded so gut-wrenchingly hilarious. Yeah, ahem. Let's just knock on the door, shall we? Yes, let's. Hello? Is Randy available by chance? Hello? A woman! Can I help you? Well, are you just gonna stand there gawking, or did you knock on my door for an actual reason? Given the choice, I choose to gawk. And that's the end of that. Rats. So, back to the hallway. 201A. Randy. Knock, 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 knock. By Jove, a door. Sure is. Should I knock on it? Well, normally, I'd say you can if you want, but please don't. But, well, the door's actually only closed... Wait, what? The door's actually only closed over. You can just open it if you'd like. Well, we haven't really done anything, so let's just open the door. Hey, man. You seen a fucker named Randy around? No? I'm just gonna go. Yeah, sorry. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just gonna be off, you know? So, like, you seen Randy around? No. Oh, yeah. That's, Wow. That guy was almost as pathetic as Randy. Which is honestly an achievement in and of itself. Does it have to be Randy that you latch onto specifically? I'm sure he'd be a good one-to-one replacement, but I don't want to date. I don't want to date We Have Randy at Home Randy. I want to date the real Randy. Our Randy. My Randy. Back to the hallway then, I guess. Yes. Well, let's open the final door. I don't think Randy's here because I think Randy lives in a dumpster, but we're already here. Huh, looks like this door isn't even fully closed. Perhaps Randy's in here. Only one way to find out, I guess. Randy? Randy? My sweet... Well, that was not Randy. Nope, no, it was not. And let's not think about that ever again. Back to the hallway, yes. At least Randy has 2 industrious jobs. Just barely he does, yes. Randy, he was at the burger place, though. That's where he was last time. Do not feed the hairy ones. Dialtown City Zoo, you know? Man, this is intense. All the emotions I'm feeling right now. Oh, come on, it's just the zoo. You know, the gorilla pounds, the giraffe brothel. Why on earth would you... Hello? The Theoroar Rustlebelt adventure. Aha, what do we have here? Phone over lava, you've returned to us at last. What? Here to turn yourself back over to the zoo, are we? No, my days of confinement are behind me, Theo. Go fuck thine self. You belong here, ma chère. No. I'm looking for Randy, and the sooner you're relinquished from society's spurnal grasp, the sooner I can study you again in detail. Where is Randy? This is just Flamingo Jail, and you know it. I know nothing of the sort, ma chère. No, you're liable for my suffering, Theoroar. Well, at any rate, I'm sure you have questions. I don't. Where is Randy? What can Theoroar Rustlebelt, famed adventurer, explorer, documentarian, and zoo master do for you on this fine morn? Have you seen Randy? Randy? Who on earth is Randy? He's like you, but instead of beating up animals, he gets wailed on by animals. Feathered pond dinos in particular seem to enjoy the taste of his blood. My, what a weak-willed soul. If he can't best a mere pond beast, what good would his slow wits and even slower fists be against the mighty cassowary? What the fuck is that? It would kill him in seconds. Don't you dare. Well, let us hope he never steps foot on the vast land mass of Australia then. The wildlife, it can smell weakness, you see. And my word, does that place wish to see you dead and buried. Now then, enough wimp talk. Why is it in Randy's color? Is there anything else you require from me, Green One? Randy. Or my brethren doing? Well, this is really interesting, but I need to find Randy. Back to your old exhibit, I hope. Never. We've always got a hay pile for you back in your old enclosure, don't forget. Oh, I'm all right, thanks. Well, with all due respect, go fuck yourself. Bully to you, then. May you see only adventure, Green One. Where is Randy? I'm not strong enough to enter the zoo. Where is Randy? Oh, it's you. Ticket Jerry, you look nice today. Have you seen Randy? Stop that. What do you want? Can I ask you a question, Ticket Jerry? Since I'm not allowed to leave this booth, and I'm unable to physically compel you to leave through the glass, legally, the answer is yes. Have you any idea where Randy could be? Well, if I was coerced into going on a date with you, I think I'd be in hiding too. Granted, I'd be in hiding from you right now if I were allowed to leave this booth. That's mean. And repeated workplace harassment isn't? Quantifiably, I say you're the meanie here, pal. Look, I know Randy used to work at the burger place downtown before he got tangled up in his current web of poor life choices. Perhaps you can ask there. Oh! At last a lead. Thanks, Jerry. I don't know how to repay you. How about clearing off before I have to call the police? Deal. Praise the phone lord. Well, now we can find Randy. Now we can encounter Randy, our dear Randall. After 2 visits, it might be time to let Jerry be. Why is Jerry so rude? Well, it could be from you abruptly and routinely assaulting his workplace with your unsolicited presence. My presence is delightful, damn it. You could turn milk sour just by bathing near it. And just as a father is not responsible for the crimes of his children, I am not accountable for the actions of my various bodily molds and fungi. Father is most definitely responsible for how his kids turn out, and you are most definitely accountable for how much of a biohazard you are. Doubtful. Bastard. What now? It took us so long to find Randy again. He really was hiding from me. Can't blame him. The way we've treated him. The last 3 streams. I can't blame him. I can't blame him at all. Well, now that we have him again. Now that we know where he is. We're gonna have to continue this tomorrow. Yeah, because I have to go. And I need to scarf down a ham sandwich before I leave for work. Otherwise, I'm gonna be cranky and irritable. And I might cry at work. And we can't be having that. Not when a simple ham sandwich, just ham and bread, plain. That's it, man. Could fix it. I need to make more time to make food. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much, my lovely guinea pigs, for being here. Farewell thine self, all of you. And remember, true love is out there. And it's called Randy. May we all aspire to his greatness.